Feel the thunder of the pitch, the roar of the crowd, and witness the rising of our nation. St. Lucia, this is the Semi-Professional Football League Season 2. 2 epic tournaments, 143 electrifying matches, 10 venues, 1 island, 1 heartbeat. From June to December 2025, 20 district football leagues will face off. Every match is a battle, every goal is a statement, and every fan is part of the legacy. Who will rise to victory? Play your schedule and be part of history. Visit semiprofootballleague.com and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube for full match fixtures, live coverage, updates, and behind-the-scenes access. This is our season where passion lives and purpose leads.
This is a beautiful game and this is what we love.
St. Lucia Semi-Pro Football League.
Leveraging football to transform lives.
Dream big, make it your own. Home Sweet gets you any style of home. Be yourself saying home sweet home. With a home sweet mortgage, you are number one. Home sweet, home quest, home flex, home switch. Need a new home, we get it. Home sweet, home quest, home flex, home switch. Act now when you won't regret it. POSL. Bank of St. Lucia's enhanced home sweet mortgages are designed around you. Home Flex, a home equity line of credit. Home Quest, for professionals building new dreams. And Home Switch, time to bring your mortgage home to us. Home Sweet Mortgages, make it your own. Home Sweet, Home Quest, Home Flex, Home Switch. Need a new home, we get it. POSL. For more information, call 456-6999 or go to bankofstlucia.com. POSL.
In the heart of every community lies a dream waiting to come true as a journey begins. We dribble through life's hurdles, breaking down its barriers, looking beyond the horizon. Lessons are learned, friendships are forged, and strength is birthed from within. Beyond tactics and goals, we strive as a team. With discipline and perseverance, we advance. Through every kick,
Can we all please stand in the proper posture to acknowledge the national anthem of St. Lucia? Coming up again, and the boys is nice little kick. The boys over Riddle Spanish Class. Gros Islet. Central Castries coming up against Gros Islet, our second game here tonight. That will be St. Lucia Semi-Professional Football League for 2025. We just saw the thrashing by Janelle.
Despite the weather, all hands are on deck at the Francis Babalastic grounds in Gros Islet, because guess what? It's Gros Islet coming up against Central CASTRIES. It's the fixture rounding off round number 7 in the Premier League in the Semi-Pro Football League. Of course, Elijah Williams in your company alongside the critic, Tennyson Glasgow.
Oh yes, big game on here tonight. It's what Eli and I call SNF, Sunday Night Football, right here in Gros Islet. And the home team in the lighter shade of blue. And of course, that to make Central CASTRIES in the darker shade of blue. Shades of blue. Derby, we're going to call this one. So let's see which team will be singing the blues thereafter. But Eli, of course, also has some team news as well. Some interesting names on there. Gros Islet going all guns blazing.
Yeah, let's just get into it quickly. For Gros Islet, Giovanni Di Turville in goal, Mekhi Stanislas, Sebastian Rebo, Neil Toussaint, and Stanley Cherry, they make up the back four. Raphael Joseph, Riddle Stanislas, Melvin Orley, and Jalil Evans, they make up the midfield. Troy Greenidge and Richard up front for Central CASTRIES. Alton Lionel in goal, Todd Modeshem, Erme, Benarero Wellington, and Giovanni Saltibus, they make up an unchanged back four. Penal Williams, Nathan Lamontainen, Anthony Christopher, and Raheem Lionel make up a four-man midfield, and two strikers, Zachary Lariche, who played extremely well off the bench in the last fixture. He's paired with Messiah Pinel.
Yeah, Eli, interesting matchups. Two strong teams going to pit their wits against each other. And clearly you could see the intention already, a little intensity. And that also comes with the surface. Whenever you have a little slick surface, players need to be equipped, the right boots. Remember, we have a cricket pitch in the middle, so all this needs to be taken into consideration. On Friday, on the program, I tipped Jalil Evans, who have a big say in this matchup. And we see putting this one across, a little feeble of a cross, but however, getting a corner for the home team, Gros Islet. And we could see the bleachers, despite the weather, person's just seeking a little shelter. But once that little, well, we call it a woozy, but I would think this one is a fifine. A woozy is a stronger one than a fifine. So that one was a fifine. Yeah, so we'll see persons return to their seats. And of course, ball comes in already. Let me tell you, Gros Islet is certainly up to this, you know. I don't know, Eli, but from the time they open the opening and the renaming of the field, there's more energy with this Gros Islet team.
I think it's a little more than just that. Players returning, Bajo Edward returning to the fold. You have the likes of Eden Charles also returning. He's a very inspirational leader of this Gros Islet team. And of course, a little more regularity to the playing 11. A little more balance, if you ask me. If Troy Greenidge spent a few games on the bench, He's now back in the starting lineup. So I think when you add up the sum of all of these parts, you get a revitalized, rejuvenated Gros Islet team.
Also, his name is number 20 on the right side. Also coming to play normally as a substitute, but for the past 2 games I've been seeing him in the starting line. I think it's Aaron.
That's Aaron Richards.
Aaron Richards, that's right. Aaron is more involved, and he's a player who's highly underrated in local football, but he's a talent in himself. This guy has I wouldn't use the word funny, but an unconventional way of running into football, and it's very tricky and he's very quick. He's nippy, so look out for his influence as well.
Well, he's also a national player. So,
but it's as if like Eli, you don't hear much of him.
Yeah.
But he's a dangerous player.
This Gros Islet squad laden with talent.
There's a long searching pass there. Oh, literally you have to stay off this one.
Yeah.
Goalkeeper was already, That's right. Good handling by the official from the onset, letting the player know. Unacceptable. Goalkeeper was already corralling the football. Yeah, so good officiating so far.
It's a low of exuberance there by the young Pinel. I think he's just 17. He learned. Good caution there by Carson Stanislas, the match official.
I mean, if young Pinel can have 2 plats, he'll learn. Good interplay by, there's a through ball there by Jalil trying to put Troy Greenidge in through. Definitely a foul. It looks like Gio trying to come back on defense, fouling. I like the pace of this game. Gros Islet need those 3 points vitally. And also to stay in the reckoning. Central CASTRIES, they need those 3 points.
Yeah,
even more.
Central at the moment, they sit in second position in the table, I believe. Yes, they're in second position on 13 points. 6 points behind leaders Leclerc, who are on 19 points. Of course, they want to win this one to keep abreast with Leclerc.
The crowd.
Gros Islet, on the other hand, they're in sixth position on 8 points. But a win for them will shoot them up into third place. They will better Mabuya Valley on goal difference, who got thumped by defending champions Leclerc yesterday.
So points on the table for the taking. Teams need them to jostle their position.
Young Jalil Evans.
Yeah, I did mention Eli to you that he's the most foul player in the league. Most foul player in the league.
But you hear people calling out for the official to hold play because a player is down. Gros Islet were in possession of the football and they decided to play on with their player down.
And then blame the referee for not calling.
When they lose possession,
that's when
everybody is calling on the referee to stop the game because the player is down. They could have put the ball into touch and allowed their player to get attention. You know, in those sorts of scenarios, it is only fair if Central CASTRIES proceeds as well. Unless, of course, it's a head injury. Mandatorily, the official must stop the fixture for the match. That's what I call gamesmanship. Or as you say, the dark arts.
Senegal Castries immediately getting that ball upfield.
You realize the last couple of games, both McCallan John and Jamal Wilfred, they've been on the substitutes bench for Central Castries.
Yeah. Do you think it's a case of a little niggle or tactical?
I suspect it might be tactical. Speaking of which, we saw Zachary Larish come in and have a nice little cameo at the end of their game, and he's been given the nod to start. So it looks like the Central Castries, the management, the coaching staff are playing. They're playing the players on merit.
Yeah. On form.
On form.
Yeah. Here's a searching pass. Dangerous pass there, Eli! Dangerous pass there, suicide pass. But again, Giovanni de Turville using his experience not to get a touch. The striker got past, was in the area, but look at what Giovanni did. He just basically faked it to a certain extent. He spread the legs, but never made contact. Never made contact.
I have difficulties with those sorts of decisions.
I know, right?
Yeah, because the goalkeeper's action impedes the attacker. The attacker would have dribbled past him. Now, do you stay and allow the goalkeeper to kick you so you can get a penalty?
Yes. In this instance, yes. But football is not like that because you know the mind works differently.
Yeah, you're not going to risk injury.
Yeah, I know, but I understand
that's instinctive.
I understand what you're saying. But you see, in this instance, I would take it because that's what happens. You know, he played with the action of the goalkeeper, but the contact was never really made.
Yeah. I'm not advocating that it should be a penalty, I'm just looking at the circumstances of what transpired.
The possibilities.
Yeah, because if the goalkeeper didn't slide out at his feet, he would have just been onto the ball and slotted it in.
Yeah. But the goalkeeper had to do something.
I have difficulty of this notion of when there's no contact, that means there's no foul.
Come on, Zachary. Touch. I don't know if you also in the last part of the field, you basically have no time to hold on to the football. So your constant movement is made up of one touch, wall passes. That's how you're going to get around this Gros Islet defense. If they want to hold on to the ball, no. The size of the Gros Islet defenders and the tackles put in, they will not have enough time. So you see it, one touch. Once you see you hold on, you see he tried to hold on to the football, immediately lost it. Those passes need to be slick and swift.
Bastian Rebo, bring the ball out of the back. Ambitious pass up the field by Rebo. He could have just played his right wing or right back in. He was in acres of space.
Yeah. The goalkeeper for Senegal Castries is Lionel, right?
Yeah,
There's
correct.
a shot from all the way out. Lionel is the name, yeah?
Correct.
Yeah.
Alton Lionel.
Yes. He's a character in himself. You could see him just talking to himself and just, getting rattled up a bit. But if he gets some proper coaching, he's going to be a very good goalkeeper. He just needs to taper it down a little bit, just temper down a bit. But he reads the game well and he's very good at instinctive saves.
Well, they say talking to yourself is not a problem. It's when you answer yourself. That's when the issues start to come about. So, no harm in that. Larry seems to think that the ball was off too, sir.
No, it's Gros Islet's ball.
Shepherded out. That was what I thought would have happened a while ago.
Yeah, what he tried to do a while ago was disguise it. Look elsewhere and figure, well, he had a chance.
Bernal Williams blown for foul there.
Right, little Stanislas. Cross comes in. Troy trying to get his dreadlocks onto this one.
You could also hear the groans from the Gros Islet fans.
Yeah.
A nearly moment.
So far, the pace is right. Eli, good pace to the game, good approach by both teams.
There's been a cagey affair.
Yeah.
I don't think either team is taking too much risk at the moment. They're sort of feeling each other out, bobbing and weaving, jabbing, and no heavy punches thrown as yet.
You into your boxing, Eli. And as you say so, I don't know if you may have been aware, but Ricky Hatton
Yeah, he passed.
passed
yes,
away today,
yes,
at age 46.
Yes. Was he ill though? I didn't get the reason.
Yeah, I think the police is saying that they suspect no foul play. So who knows? It might just be a natural cause.
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah, 46. Very charismatic boxer.
They're very instrumental in the Manchester area as well.
Yes, he supported Manchester City, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. So free kick in the middle of the pitch for Central Castries. Yeah, players have to be ready. Good service in the area. No one in there on Rebo. Constant. And the coach on the sidelines, Eli, for Gros Islet, is that Mr. Francis Babalastic, coaching at his own grounds. Well, he should know her pretty well, so should know the code to pass on to the players. I wonder how does that feel, Eli, to be, a ground name after you and you're here coaching, still giving service to the community.
Yeah, I was just thinking to myself, he looked good in a suit. Should have suited up to be on the sidelines.
I ask you that, if every time you come here you're supposed to wear your blazer, probably after the match.
Of course, he's also in the national setup.
Yeah. A nice little crowd under the Alton Crafton stands. Nice little crowd in the bleachers as well. There's a through ball. There's a chance again. Almost getting in. Almost getting in. Young Pinel for Central Castries almost has a touch like Buju for Leclerc. If you see how he's built, similar stature, similar style of play as well too, Might just be, they're very little dandy little player as well.
If you ask him, he prefers to play as a striker, has been deployed on the flanks. Done pretty well. This evening, Central Castries has actually employed a 4-4-2 critic. It's a formation that we don't see employed too often these days.
It used to be the mojo of a lot of coaches, but like you say, very rare you have two up top.
His partner in Larish, you can actually see the
there you can see
two
it.
of them, twin strikers
Which means the midfield have a lot of work to do.
But what I've observed is that Pinel will be the striker to drop back and make up an extra midfield.
When called upon.
Yes. Of course, that requires a lot of discipline. Rafael Joseph, just an errant pass there. Has been a mainstay in the midfield for Gros Islet this season. Rafael Joseph.
Not bad, good defending there by Gros Islet. Foul on the player right there. A little too much on this one. Let's see if Ryder can get it. He's able to keep it in play, but
nice swivel there by Larish, but Rebo was there to cover.
ball playing to midfield, Gros Islet trying to mount some possession. Jalil all the way back to the centre back.
I'm just wondering if that earlier knock Jalil took is just hindering him just a little bit. He's not been moving too much, just sort of camped out there on the left side.
Crowd is moaning too many lateral passes from Gros Islet. Pinel trying to make a mark. And we see two reliable defender for Gros Islet. Sometimes employed as a left back. Of late, he's been making his mark as a centre back.
Very well done.
Yeah. The good thing about him is always available. I don't think very rarely we see Gros Islet play and two sides not available.
Loses out there. Pularish spreads it wide for Pinel. Good crossfield pass there by Pinel.
Lackadaisical approach. You need to attack that football.
It's Raheem Lionel. Yeah, he has been calling for it.
He wasn't ready.
think he may have felt that the defender may have gotten a touch to it, but you cannot anticipate those things. You have to play as is.
Yeah, I like the numbers I'm seeing here tonight.
They're decent.
Yeah, I like the numbers. Again, not able to connect with that pass. Again, players seem to be having a little difficulty with the surface.
Yeah, Mekistan is not able to control that one.
Foul on Tuse. Foul on Gio, ball going up. Senior Castries in possession. Searching pass for Pinel. Will he get onto it?
Yes, he will. What can he do with it in this position? Wants a trick, misses the trick, and Gros Islet are now on the counter.
Bad pass behind Aaron Richard.
Yeah, that was always a ball to go over the top for Aaron Richards.
Yeah, Pinel wanting a little movement ahead of him. Could turn there in midfield. Goalkeeper coming out, flag raised. He was saved by the bell, but saved by the flag this time.
Always liken Troy Greenwich to the great Filippo Inzaghi. Always on the shoulder of the last defender.
Always.
If he gets it right, though, it's a goal.
He beats you and it's a goal. He also had a brother called Simone Inzaghi. Searching pass there by Jalil. Goalkeeper comes out. Claims this one comfortably. Foul on the goalkeeper. Ball going up. You could hear the fans screaming for this one. Saying, Banua chance. Banua chance.
As you say, so I remember our favorite soca artist, Top Shots. Fanging. I think he won the Soca Monarch with that song, was it, Critic? Or did he with Soca Monarch with that? Was it Road Match? Was it both? Can't recall. Hospital burning. See all the Lucians running. Fire.
My favorite line in this song. So what you just said there, right? Hester had to help us. Hess that had to help us. You finish it. Thank you, Hess. That's my truck. You're right, you. You're like, no. Let's come, my brother. This is serious business. Yeah. Hester had to help us in the same breath. Thank you, Hess. There's another line I like, you know. Those who come for bed rest, give birth immediately. Eli, you know what you do there. Free kick to Rebo. Not on frame, but it's very interesting. You don't even know what you do there. You don't know what you do there.
Oh my goodness. My apologies to you guys on the stream. That's my fault.
Eli, you see you. That's my truck. Telling me, you telling them, has that to help us? Thank
Those
you,
who
Hess.
cannot run,
Give
if you
birth.
see them running.
You know what you do there, I said.
Oh my goodness. Back to live action, guys. Oh my goodness.
Shocking. Yeah, man. And I hanging, man. Options. St. Lucia, the land of characters. We continue with football action. Penal Williams, who will be very instrumental if everything going good for Central Castries. Pinel himself, knocked back in the area, one touch. Immediately recovering. Central Castries doing fully well, just not able to get onto the final part of that field where they could have a good, comfortable shot, but progressing smoothly from the back. We see interception there by Jalil. I think both teams have been playing comfortably. Both teams have been, making their way from the back, getting on there. I think where they have a little indecision or a bit of indecisiveness is in the final third of the field.
Yeah. I think in the absence of Emery and Ants, Chakwan, the Central Castries team has fared pretty well, Critic.
Yeah, they have held their own. As a matter of fact, I thought they would really be hampered with the absence of those two, but clearly you can see that they have put the injuries to those players behind them and willing to work with what they have. Now it's a serious downpour. So free kick now to Gros Islet. No more Fifine, no more Uze. It's downpour. But where we are, we're safe. Very, very safe.
Of course, Rebo standing over this one. It's traditional cannon of a shot. Off target. Rebo with the ball in his possession. Out right to Stanley Cherry.
I think we have,
11s fell there.
yeah, I think we've seen a switch for Jalil, who operated on the left side. Now we'll switch to the right side. So probably looking to cut in from that side with his dangerous left foot.
I would assume the same applies for Aaron Richards, who
That's
would be
correct.
cutting in from the left on his right foot.
So Baba Lastic employing a little tactic in between the game to just throw off the defense of Central Castries.
Do you think that's in an effort to get off more shots on goal? Because Gros Islet has not taken that many attempts. Nor has Central, to be fair.
Might just be.
Yeah, I'm thinking instead of the wide players simply being providers, but they could also be another option for a shot coming on there. Stronger foot there.
Cut in and get a wider angle to shoot at. Yeah, you're correct. There's a little variation in attack. Rebo dealing with this one easily.
And
Young
of course,
Pinel loves to run with the football.
yes, he does.
But it's not wise to do it in your own half under these conditions. You give and you go. You give and you go. You give and you go. Senator Cash is putting himself under pressure. That ball won't stay in. Good rain, good weather, test for the grounds. Some patches of brown. Who knows, overnight, tomorrow morning, will be green. Giovanni Di Turville urging Rebo to drive with the ball. Remember, we spoke of this, the new wave of football. Centre backs now need to use the space before them, Eli.
I think on a couple of occasions he's held on to the ball for a little too long.
That's right. So what you would want to see, if you're playing against him, Eli, one of the two central forwards, you give sort of a midway. You pretend like you're not eyeing him. But you're just aware that sometimes he gives you hold on to it too long, so you just surprise him. That's right. You surprise him with a little press and see how he reacts. That's what young Pinel should be doing time and time, and he can alternate with Zachary as well. Either of them could do that. Yeah. Again, we see Central Castries taking too long to get into the stride.
Yeah, Tad had a look at him. So he got on his bike, but then Tad took an extra touch before releasing.
Too long. They need to have a more direct approach, especially as the ground is wet. Because when that ball hits the surface,
It's going to skid on.
It's gone.
Yeah.
Again, taking a little more time. You could have another touch. Aaron Richard, he's a police officer by trade, right?
I am not aware.
I think so. I think the way he hit that ball, he must be a police officer. I'm seldom wrong, so let's do some homework. Somebody will correct me somebody on the stream will correct me. That hit, that's an officer's hit. Come on, guys, start doing your research. Any comment just yet? No commenters yet? Yeah, it must be. I tell you, it must be an officer. Eh? Yeah. Anyhow, it's a throw into Central Castries. Tad trying to find Pinel. Pinel spins his man. Rebo able to get off the attacker, so it's a goal kick to Gros Islet.
We say special good night going out to Mr. Nigel James Script.
And that's my teammate, man. Teammate and roommate, you know.
The national captain? He was a captain?
He wasn't the skipper, no.
He wasn't,
Yeah, that's my brethren there, you know. Yeah,
He's on the stream.
You see, I tell you, somebody just confirmed it. An officer.
You sure they confirmed that he's an officer, or they were just agreeing with your sentiment that he might be an officer? Yeah. Oh, there you go. All right. 10,000 Frenchmen cannot be wrong.
Tell you, Eli. But he's a good player. He's a good player. It's just that shot. So possession continues with Gros Islet, Toussaint, centre back. Even goes a through ball to Troy. Troy not able to get this ball under control. It's a throw in. Drive now with power. Again, too long with this one. You got to make up your mind when you're on the attack. It's a corner now for Central Castries. So corner again to Central Castries. Rebo making some good height. Well, I'm on leg break lemon. Yeah, man, I know.
Have your puns on your other team. Boy, I fear the worst for Benero Wellington. Hopefully he's going to recover. He's on his own power, but definitely some further medical attention needed. Your leg is not meant to bend in that sort of direction. And if you ask me, that should have been a red card. Just the sheer force of the tackle. Should have been a red card issued there. We play on, it's a penalty.
Also, they should indicate a substitution. Somebody has to come in to replace him. I can
see
tell
somebody
you.
warming up.
You will see. We'll get to see the replay momentarily. I will call this one a
That's a black card. That's not even a red card.
desperate, horrific tackle. I don't even think that card has a color. You remember Jordan Pickford put a tackle on Virgil van Dijk?
Yes.
And Jordan Pickford never got a card, you know.
Yes.
And Virgil van Dijk was out for
Over a year.
Yeah. All right. So today is what, the 14th?
Correct.
We're gonna keep a timer on when we're gonna see this youngster play football again.
Yeah, I fear the worst for him.
Yeah, I really do.
I fear the worst for him.
Really, really do.
It's a very, very unfortunate incident there.
Troy Grenade seems to be the one running away with it. A little tap in there. Making it one apiece. Just on the halfway mark. Troy Greenage coming in and just tapping home.
The instant response there by Gros Islet. And it's halftime here. It's 1 goal apiece. Gros Islet and Central CASTRIES. But as I said, my concern is for Benero Wellington at this point in time. But it's halftime at the Francis Babalastic grounds. And we'll be back in just a bit.
stumble, and victory. In the heart of every community lies a dream waiting to come true as a journey begins. We dribble through life's hurdles, breaking down its barriers, looking beyond the horizon. Lessons are learned, friendships are forged, and strength is birthed from within. Beyond tactics and goals, we strive as a team. With discipline and perseverance, we advance. Through every kick, stumble, and victory, our lives are changing, and together we rise.
It's not just a game. Football is our life.
The St. Lucia Semi-Pro Football League, leveraging football to transform lives.
This is the Semi-Pro Football League. Feel the passion, feel the vibe. Leveraging football to transform lives. St. Lucia Semi-Pro Football League. Let's go! One shot to create your greatness. It's your time to make your name. It's more than just a way of life. This is more than just a game. This is one more reason why we unite with each other. So here comes one more season. This is football to unite the world. When we come alive, we just excite the world. Celebrate emotions and ignite the world. Let's make sure everybody knows it's the Semi-Pro League and this is what we love. Let's go! Oh, 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 this is what we love. Oh, 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 this is what we love. Let's play! Oh, 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 this is what we love. This is a beautiful game and this is what we love. St. Lucia Semi-Pro Football League.
Leveraging football to transform lives.
My journey into business began in one of the hardest moments of my life. In 2020, I lost my job from the hotel industry and my husband was temporarily laid off from his.
As a couple with young kids, at the time, we had to ensure that we had a steady income.
We decided to convert the lower floor of my home into vacation rentals. But we needed support to grow.
The credit union couldn't go any further and financing felt out of reach.
But everything changed when we were introduced to Elite Builders Capital, a product made just for us from Bank of St. Lucia.
With their help, we completed our last 2 units. 2 of our villas were inspired by our kids, Melo for Melody and Samo for Samuel.
Now we have 6 fully furnished villas, ready for more guests.
From the time I knock my knee, I think the eyesight go in.
But what's your knee have to do with your eyes?
Well, that's why I came for a checkup.
Côté Cots Optical ou pas besoin d'appointment avec examination yo toujours free. Docteur a bien indiqué un travail. Ou sa joindre lunettes à ce qu'on dit. Si on est 4 discount NIC, ou kay joindre 50% discount plus. Changer. Frame pour lunettes ka commencer à $1.
Cots Optical, on jésus moi. Higher purchase là, on jésus nous moi.
Shop with confidence at Courts. Get the lowest prices guaranteed. Shop with confidence and save big on appliances, furniture, electronics, and so much more. If you find a lower price on any other products elsewhere, we'll match the price. Plus, we'll give you back 110% of the difference. Plus, with Ready Finance, shop today and pay later. No fine print and no tricks. Only at Courts. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply.
My name is Jostling and I've been riding for 17 years. What I enjoy most about riding, the adrenaline rush that comes with it. One of the reasons I believe that bikers get into accidents, you get so caught up in enjoying riding that you don't remember it's not only you on the road. A couple years ago, I was in a bike accident, could have lost my life, but luckily for me, I had this helmet. This is what saved my life, and this is why I'm here with you today to share this testimonial. I'm telling you, to stay safe, be vigilant, and wear your helmet.
Feel the thunder of the pitch, the roar of the crowd, and witness the rising of our nation. St. Lucia, this is the Semi-Professional Football League Season 2. 2 epic tournaments, 143 electrifying matches, 10 venues, 1 island, 1 heartbeat. From June to December 2025, 20 district football leagues will face off. Every match is a battle, every goal is a statement, and every fan is part of the legacy. Who will rise to victory? Clear your schedule and be part of history. Visit semiprofootballleague.com and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube for full match fixtures, live coverage, updates, and behind the scenes access. This is our season where passion lives and purpose leads.
This is a beautiful game and this is what we love. St. Lucia Semi-Pro Football League.
Leveraging football to transform lives.
Dream big, make it your own. Home Sweet gets you any style of home. Be yourself saying home sweet home. With a home sweet mortgage, you are number one. Home sweet, home quest, home flex, home switch. See that new home, we get it. Home sweet, home quest, home flex, home switch. Act now and you won't regret it. POSL. Bank of St. Lucia's enhanced home sweet mortgages are designed around you. Home Flex, a home equity line of credit. Home Quest, for professionals building new dreams. And Home Switch, time to bring your mortgage home to us. Home Sweet Mortgages, make it your own. Home Sweet, Home Quest, Home Flex, Home Switch. Need a new home, we get it. POSL. For more information, call 456-6999 or go to bankofstlucia.com. POSL.
In the heart of every community lies a dream waiting to come true as a journey begins. We dribble through life's hurdles, breaking down its barriers, looking beyond the horizon. Lessons are learned, friendships are forged, and strength is birthed from within. Beyond tactics and goals, we strive as a team. With discipline and perseverance, we advance. Through every kick, stumble, and victory, our lives are changing, and together we rise.
It's not just a game. Football is our life.
The St. Lucia Semi-Pro Football League, leveraging football to transform lives.
This is the Semi-Pro Football League. Feel the passion, feel the vibe. Leveraging football to transform lives. St. Lucia Semi-Pro Football League. Let's go! One shot to create your greatness. It's your time to make your name. It's more than just a way of life. This is more than just a game. This is one more reason why we unite with each other. So here comes one more season. This is football to unite the world. When we come alive, we just excite the world. Celebrate emotions and ignite the world. Let's make sure everybody knows it's the Semi-Pro League and this is what we love. Let's go. Oh, 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 this is what we love. Oh, 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 this is what we love. Let's play. Oh, 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 this is what we love. This is a beautiful game and this is what we love. St. Lucia Semi-Pro Football League.
Leveraging football to transform lives.
My journey into business began in one of the hardest moments of my life. In 2020, I lost my job from the hotel industry and my husband was temporarily laid off from his.
As a couple with young kids, at the time, we had to ensure that we had a steady income.
We decided to convert the lower floor of my home into vacation rentals. But we needed support to grow.
The credit union couldn't go any further and financing felt out of reach.
But everything changed when we were introduced to Elite Builders Capital, a product made just for us from Bank of St. Lucia.
With their help, we completed our last 2 units. 2 of our villas were inspired by our kids, Melo for Melody and Samo for Samuel.
Now we have 6 fully furnished villas, ready for more guests.
From the time I knock my knee, I think the eyesight go in.
But what's your knee have to do with your eyes?
Well, that's why I came for a checkup.
Kote Cots Optical ou pa besoin appointment ek examinasyon yo toujours free. Docteur a bien indiqué en travail li. Ou sa joindre lunette ou asiko di. Ek si ou ni 4 discount NIC ou kay joindre 50% discount plus. Changer. Frame pour lunette ou ka commencer à $1.
Cots Optical, ou an jeziye mwen. Haya purchase la, ou an jejounou mwen.
Shop with confidence at Quartz. Get the lowest prices guaranteed. Shop with confidence and save big on appliances, furniture, electronics, and so much more. If you find a lower price on any other products elsewhere, we'll match the price. Plus, we'll give you back 110% of the difference. Plus, with Ready Finance, shop today and pay later. No fine print and no tricks. Only at Quartz. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply.
My name is Jostling Terrence and I've been riding for 17 years. What I enjoy most about riding, the adrenaline rush that comes with it. One of the reasons I believe that bikers get into accidents, you get so caught up in enjoying riding that you don't remember that it's not only you on the road. A couple years ago, I was in a bike accident, could have lost my life, but luckily for me, I had this helmet. This is what saved my life, and this is why I'm here with you today to share this testimonial. I'm telling you to stay safe, be vigilant, and wear your helmet.
Feel the thunder of the pitch, the roar of the crowd, and witness the rising of our nation. St. Lucia, this is the Semi-Professional Football League Season 2. 2 epic tournaments, 143 electrifying matches, 10 venues, 1 island, 1 heartbeat. From June to December 2025, 20 district football leagues will face off. Every match is a battle, every goal is a statement, and every fan is part of the legacy. Who will rise to victory? Play your schedule and be part of history. Visit semiprofootballleague.com and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube for full match fixtures, live coverage, updates, and behind the scenes access. This is our season where passion lives and purpose leads.
This is a beautiful game and this is what we love.
St. Lucia Semi-Pro Football League.
Leveraging football to transform lives.
Dream big, make it your own. Home Sweet gets you any style of home. Be yourself saying home sweet home with a home sweet mortgage. You are number one. Home sweet, home quest, home flex, home switch. Need a new home, we get it. Home sweet, home quest, home flex, home switch. Act now when you won't regret it. POSL. Bank of St. Lucia's enhanced home sweet mortgages are designed around you. Home Flex, a home equity line of credit. Home Quest, for professionals building new dreams. And Home Switch, time to bring your mortgage home to us. Home Sweet Mortgages, make it your own. Home Sweet, Home Quest, Home Flex, Home Switch. Need a new home, we get it. POSL. For more information, call 456-6999 or go to bankofstlucia.com. POSL.
Welcome back to our from the penalty spot for Central, and of course, Troy Greenwich finding the back of the net for Gros Islet. Well, we do have a board in the lost and found at the entrance, so search your pockets, your purse. You can go and see the officers at the front there, at the gate. There's a code in the lost and found. Well, the person have to unlock the phone to take it. Let me remind you that we'll be back here on Wednesday to see Babu.
Of course, we're back with live action right here at the Francis Babalastic ground in Gros Islet, where Gros Islet are level with Central Castries at 1 apiece. Penalty converted by Messiah Pinel, and Gros Islet equalizing just shortly after the recommencement through Troy Greenwich. It's 1 goal apiece.
As Eli just indicated, back to live action. It's a second chance at it. Jalil wanting to beat the first pole to get this set play in gear. A lot of movement in the area.
Well done by Lionel. Juggled it a little bit with his hands, but ultimately dealt with it.
Yeah, now we see Gros Islet in their stride. Referee a little slow on the whistle. However, it's a free kick to Gros Islet. Listen, this game is starting to boil.
Yeah, currently, Central Castries have 2 Shems in the center of defense.
2 Shems?
Shem Joseph and Shem Ume.
Wow.
Shem Joseph replacing Benarero Wellington.
So
it's a Shem, I tell you.
Yeah, wow. That's very rare. Normally you have the last name being similar. I was about to say it's a shame.
It's a Shem.
No, I was about to say it's a shame.
But it's a Shem.
Yeah, it's a shame. So it's not a shame.
It's not a shame, it's a
Yeah,
Shem.
it's a shame. So free kick, let's see the technique. Jalil seems to be the one. Not bad an attempt, Eli. I remember him as a youngster when I came to play here. He would always be kicking that ball in that goal in the half time. He'd always be on the field. So he has his range. I tell you, if he gets
Just
a crack at
over
it
the
again.
crossbar, eh?
Yeah, if he gets a
Just
crack at it
over.
again, it might just be a different story. But again, I was telling you, Eli, this game is boiling over. There's always this rivalry between Central Castries and Gros Islet, and nothing has changed. Nothing has changed.
Good there by Messiah Pinel, using his skill. Got past 1, got past
Too
2.
much on it. Too much on it. And this is where the players need to calm themselves to make those sort of passes. But I like what I'm seeing. I think this is a good advert for the league. You have those games where, you run up a score, but you have those games where you have intensity, skill, technical ability, a little scar there with the injury to the youngster. But as we know, injuries are part and parcel of football. It's a contact sport, as a matter of fact, but I like what I'm seeing. Here's a through ball for... There you go again.
Goalkeeper quickly off his line there.
Yeah.
That's the kind of service Troy Greenwich thrives on.
Going all the way back. Giovanni kicking it out. Under pressure. Doku, you guys are going to be playing. You play for Roseau, right? You play for Roseau, right?
Yeah.
So when's your next fixture?
Friday.
Friday, all right. So are you going to be playing?
Maybe.
Maybe you're not sure. All right. Let's have a little words with Doku. Part of the production group plays for Rosso. He's a DM by trade. Ball coming across Eli. Here's a chance!
A strike there!
Young Pinel!
Again!
Young Pinel.
Messiah Pinel has introduced himself to St. Lucia via Central Castries of the Semi-Pro Football League. In the absence of some of their playmakers, he's been absolutely fantastic. We just saw him drive and weasel his way through a couple of defenders earlier on, and what a strike!
It's a volley. What a strike it was. What a strike it was. The technique was...
Giovanni Di Turbo could do nothing about that.
No. Giovanni was a spectator. But again, the technique by Pinel shows the quality of the youngster. 2-1 Central Castries leads. Like I said, Eli, he has a similar build to Buju de Gazon. The only difference, he doesn't have locks, he has plats. Plays a similar position to him as well.
It's an excellent strike there by Pinel.
Goal kick.
Offside call. Actually.
Offside, all right, cool. Tough. You reach a bus stop in Ribo. Ribo is a bus stop, you know.
I would have more said a retaining wall.
Well, that too. Yeah, well, like you mentioned, you know, it's a good contest. I see Jalil going down, needing some attention. Yeah. And if you realize as well, either the crowd has gone silent, basically stunned by that effort. Yeah, man. 2 shames. Substitution being made, Eli. I see Eve coming into the game. Jalil going out. Oh, sorry, I think Jalil still stays. No, Eli, correction. Jalil is still in the game. Corner now to Gros Islet.
Hayden Charles coming in for Melvin Aurelia. Good attempt there by Gros Islet. Of course, they replied immediately after the goal was scored via the penalty spot in the first half. Central CASTRIES will be trying to not make that same mistake again and concede. A miss kick there by Larish.
Yeah. Should have done so much better. However, it was a goal kick to. Oh, they were able to retrieve it. Possession to Gros Islet. Clipping this one. Oh, very good shot there by Rydell Stanislas from way out. The ground, it's come alive, Eli. It's come alive. Cool kick to Central CASTRIES. Eve brought into the game for more control in midfield. So far, so good. Central CASTRIES able to clear from the area. Possession back to Gros Islet. Eve again in the middle of the park, putting passes together. They want to come back into this game hurriedly. Of course, they're at home. Estimated crowd about what, Eli? 400?
If you count the bleachers, I'd probably say 5.
5, all right. Yeah. For me, I thought you'd say 411.
I was about to say something, but I don't want to give our listeners the wrong impression of myself, so I'll keep it to myself.
All right. So throwing in the meantime to Gros Islet. Gros Islet moving that ball quickly on the surface. When I was rushing to that pass. This is when Gros is at its most dangerous. They don't give up at all. They constantly come at you.
Clearance there by Shem Joseph. Rosalie again searching. Ball put out there. And again, offside flag goes up. Pandemonium right there at the Francis Babalastic grounds. Troy Greenwich plotted that one in a little bit of a melee there. Everybody thought he had equalized and offside was called.
Yeah, pandemonium here. That's why we always urge persons to come out and support live football. You could be part of the atmosphere right here at the Francis Babalastic grounds. Pandemonium, pandemonium. The atmosphere, Eli, the temperature, everything is up right now at the grounds.
Yeah, it's electric atmosphere right here. Of course, there's a little bit of rain as well. Joseph losing out there to Joseph as well, Raphael Joseph.
I like it, I like the temperature, I like it. Feisty affair between two top teams. No need for that. Listen, folks, you all need to be here. Eli and I try our best to describe as much as you viewing yourself, but just to hear the noise and the reactions from the fans, man. That's what we want in the semi-pro league.
Yeah, isn't Penel Williams and Eden Charles to former teammates on the national team?
He actually shook hands after the tackle.
Yeah. So it just goes to show the level of intensity there. As we would say in our local palace, we're watching no face.
You got to play, boy. It's a man's game. You have to stand up and play.
Tackles are flying in fast and thick. Central Castries a bit under the cosh right now, but dealing with it. Huge clearance there by Shem Joseph. A little respite for them. A little opportunity to get back into shape and reorganize.
Time to breathe. Oh, very good pass. Central Castries holding their own in the contest. They lead 2-1. And they're matching up the intensity.
Aramis Gilbert now being brought into the fold.
Evan Richard making his exit.
Correct. I suspect that means you see Rida Stanislas move over to the flank and Aramis Gilbert occupy a central position.
That's right. Reset. Bring that ball all the way back. It's really a good game, after matter of fact.
Yeah, but Central Castries has lost a little bit of their attacking thrust.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a scenario where they feel like they should hold on to the 1-goal lead as much as possible.
Keep in mind as well, Eli, they don't have that luxury of depth on the bench to say that they could have a like-for-like change.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, so that's why you have lost the impetus
correct,
on
yes.
offense.
Unfortunately, yet another one of their key players, Benaro Wellington, has been in the center of defense for Central Castries, a mainstay. They've already lost their captain, Emery Alexander.
Yeah, they've been through the wars, you know.
Shaquan Nelson has.
Yeah.
And these are long-term injuries. These are not a twist of the ankle and I'll be back in 2 weeks. These are long-term injuries.
And we see a change now for Central Castries with Zachary going out. I think he has run his race.
Yeah, Rivaldo Shalmine coming in to replace him.
Good passage of play there for Gros Islet. Actually caught me as a spectator for a minute. I lost myself. So impressive what's happening right here at the Barber Elastic grounds. Central Castries would want to manage that clock. Ball going out to the sideline. Gros Islet continue with possession, trying to get back into this game. So far, they've had some good passages.
Francis Babalastic grounds absolutely electric this evening. Still 20 minutes to go in this fixture. Central Castries lead Gros Islet by 2-1. We've had everything in this game so far. We've had physicality, we've had technical nous, we've had controversy, passion, you name it, it's been in this fixture. And plus, we've got goals.
I like the intensity, man. I think this game has had everything.
Jamal Wilfred has found his way into the game as well. So many things going on.
Aram is really fighting, really fighting for his team. But the defenders of Central Castries, they need to come to grips with the pace. They're matching it to a certain extent, Eli. But this game, I don't know. This game still, in my estimation, has another goal in it.
Yeah, well, you can't continuously be under pressure like they are.
Something's got to give.
Yes.
Something's got to give. Look at this, Eli. Something's got to give. Something's got to give.
This time it wasn't the commentator's curse. It was the commentator's prophecy. I mean, my name is Elijah.
Yeah. Of course. And we must give credit. This is a really good strike. This is a strike. This is a real strike from outside the area. Eve pouncing on a volley. And he was able to get past all those legs. The goalkeeper tried.
I think he was unsighted, the goalkeeper.
Yeah, but the pace that ball was hit with, I think the goalkeeper was more fearing for himself than anything else.
In the entire melee, the keeper got injured as well. Maybe we might be able to see a replay of that sometime soon.
And breathe. Yeah.
Didn't see anything there that should cause a disallowed goal. Yeah, fantastic goal there by Eden Charles.
Yeah, I think it might just be in contention for one of the best goals of the tournament.
Yeah, I can't make out exactly what happened to the keeper. There was no contact.
In his effort or his attempt to save, but because of the pace of the ball, that ball hit him in the nuggins. You with me? In the cojones.
In the Oprah Winfrey.
That's correct.
Okay.
So he tried, but again, because of his awkward approach in doing so, he got hit. Look at it again. Look at the ball. The ball comes out, and dang! So you see, he was already down, so it went all through him. But it just hit with a lot of pace. But he'll be all right. No, well, I don't know. I mean, she's a physio. Ice. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I tell you.
Huh?
Yeah, man. He got flocking, he got Yes.
I tell you, critic, this game has absolutely everything. Controversy, goals, intensity, skill, tactical nous. It's a fantastic game of football. Meanwhile, Bacho Edward has also made his way into the contest. Looks like in place of Jalil Evans. Stanislas tricking himself there. Fridge full, critic.
Yeah. Bundle over. But good game, I tell you, this is a true top of the table clash, you know.
Yeah.
As much as Gros Islet is in what, 6th position, it's a good game. It's a real good clash between those two. Some physios are going to gain some fitness in this competition, you know.
Well, also the Central CASTRIES.
Yeah, if you have physio
all over the place.
On your personal best was 10.64. After those rounds of games, I can guarantee you might be worrying about 10.58. Yeah, a lot of work, man. Gros Islet has a never say die attitude, similar to Central CASTRIES as well. But Gros Islet, because they're at home, they won that W. The crowd has been on their side.
I would also think Coach Baba Lastic would want to have an unbeaten record at his ground. He may not say so, but I think any ambitious person would want to do so, having a ground named after you, would not want to lose her.
That's right. You want to maintain your W's. So far, he's 1-1.
Might want to say 1.5 in 2 because they're drawing at the moment.
Good interplay there by Gros Islet. The crowd certainly up for it. Troy Greenwich, of course, wanting to do better. Just putting that one over bar. Central Castries under the cosh again.
Rosalie just maintaining some possession. Lost
taking
out
too
there.
long. Taking too long with this
John
one.
now on the ball.
Yeah.
Not able to combine there with Jamal Wilfred.
And you see what happens. Eve is playing like a 6. Went all the way back to take it away from the centre back.
Badger Edward got a knock in the last game, but looks like he's recovered well.
Instructions already given to the goalkeeper. Take your time.
Not far enough with that clearance.
Yeah, I think there was a miscommunication in terms of who is going to take that goal kick. Goalkeeper at one time they were indecisive. So it's a free kick now.
Yeah, some disagreement in the Central Castries camp there. You can hear them saying when it's played long, it comes back on us, and the rebuttal is when we play it short, it comes back on us as well.
Yeah. So now, Eli, I've always said I want to put a little pressure on Rebo. Yes, he has the power, but I want to see more craft and technique. So here's an opportunity now to show us that you could get this one from way out. Straight into the wall.
And then out into touch.
Young Pinel dancing his way on the field. Good
Nice
touch.
flick there.
Everybody wants the football. Even the fans want the football. Everybody's screaming out, my ball, our ball. Even what's the name of the president of the Gros Islet Football League?
I believe it's Mr. Shane Paul.
Even he wants the ball.
I believe he was named Football Administrator of the Year. He recently held the SLFA Awards.
Incidentally, he supports Manchester United as well, right?
As there's no incident there.
Oh, all right. The fans they want extra time, they want more time, they don't want this game to end, Eli. That's how intensive it has been. Real atmosphere on a Sunday night.
I'll be in trouble tomorrow morning, critic.
You?
Yeah, because semi-pro action is absolutely scintillating over the weekend, and you had Julian Alfred's exploits. In a little bit, we'll know a little bit more about what's going on with Asia Lawrenson.
You have your work cut out for you, buddy.
CPL shaping up well.
Just put the station on autopilot, my brother. Just log everything in and press play.
I would if I could, but I can't, so I shan't.
We have a player down in the area. I don't know what's the situation, but it's a long throw to Senor CASTRIES.
Well, they complain about a foul.
You can't complain, man. You have to get on with the game.
It's like a long throw scenario.
That ball not going to reach all the way there, Eli. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that ball not going to reach all the way there at all.
Short pitch ball?
Short pitch. More like a no ball. So you get a free hit. Look the free hit. Good control.
Good distribution, good
find.
control. And
Poor execution of a cross. I think that's Rebo's best pass for the night. CASTRIES might want to play themselves into trouble, but they maintain their stance, they play from behind.
yeah, I think sometimes they just dwell on the ball a little too long. And there's Baggio. Wants to have the beating of Tad Modest.
He played for this one, and it's again a similar position. I don't think you might have some ballers behind the football this time. Goalkeeper calling for a 4-man wall.
Of course, be mindful of Baggio, Edward. If he gets the opportunity, he can lash one as well. We've seen him score some crackers.
I'm thinking Rydell might have his crack at it. Because, Rydell might be the one taking
ideally
his...
plays for left footer.
Yes. Remember he scored a goal, I think it was down in VA4?
Correct.
Yeah. Wall doing his job. Clearance by Senor CASTRIES.
Critic, 2 minutes and a few seconds in regulation. This game has not dropped in intensity one iota.
From the first whistle, I think the pace was there. The intensity has always been there. Remember I told you there's a rivalry between Senor CASTRIES and Gros Islet. This has always been there. So I'm happy that this generation of footballers can continue with it. And I say so. We see a shot there now by Rydell putting his ball across. But
offside
again, the flag was already up. Flag was already up. And the fans reacting to it as well.
Yeah, the assistant referee coming under some pressure. He needs to stay strong.
Yeah, well, he is strong. He is strong. They trained for that.
Was spun in any event. It would have probably been worse if they had scored.
Yeah. I knew that was coming. I don't know what they're calling for. The player already got a card in.
Rebo is asking for an indirect free kick. I don't think it applies in this scenario.
Come on, man.
It's a card for time wasting.
Yeah, that's it. Just waiting for the indicator on how much stoppage time at the time is going to be put in.
I think I saw more than 5. Looked like 6 or 7 based on the signal that I saw.
7. 7, it is lucky 7.
Seven minutes it is. 7 more minutes of football, Critic. Well, at a minimum of 7 minutes, I should say. It's not guaranteed that it will just be 7. Clearance by Tusa.
Defender being very smart, putting himself between the opponent and the ball.
Shem Ome being spurred on by Shem Joseph. Colin John.
Again, very clever of Senator CASTRIES. This is where the experience comes in, Eli.
Think there's a winner in it for either side, Critic? Still lots of time to go.
Yeah, lots of time.
We've had 2 goals
but I'm thinking,
each half so far.
I'm thinking, if there is to be a winner, it will be Gros Islet. Just because of the so much intensity that they have brought.
And the atmosphere.
That's right. See, Senator CASTRIES basically all they want is to get that ball on the other part of the field.
Yeah, I'm wondering why play a short pass just to lump it up the
exactly.
field.
It's either you do it from the onset, yeah. Yeah.
Gros Islet going very direct now. Looking to take advantage of second balls.
Supposed to be going to Senator CASTRIES.
It's been a very good game, Critic.
Yeah, I must say.
It'll be very hard on either team to lose it from here.
Yeah.
I could see Eden Charles shaping up to strike that one again. Raphael Joseph, that one cleared away. Foot race now, Wilfred and Stanislas. Two very pacey customers.
Yeah, the contest is all over the park.
There's Badger Edward again on the flank. Wants to take his man on, beats him for pace. Tad Modest covering quickly.
Experience on him there, yeah. Tad also went to CASTRIES Comprehensive.
Yeah?
Yeah. Nothing strange, he's from Oriole as well. See that little move there? See that little move there? That little Oriole move. Somebody on the stream, on the live, please confirm for me. Tad, CASTRIES Comprehensive. a little trickery and using the experience there. It's a Castrians, as a Castrians Comprehensive Secondary School move.
So you're on Tado in Yellow House.
That's right.
What a save there!
Big time save.
Lionel coming up,
save.
trumps there.
Big time save there. Ramis getting to take the bacon home, bring the bacon home. Goalkeeper making himself extremely huge and coming up trumps the dying moments of the game. Anybody in the stream, my brother?
Aramis saw his name on a newly built set of stands right here at the Francis Babalastic ground.
So when you say Harry scored it, there will be a standing after Aramis.
Correct, yeah.
You know what? I stand with you.
Just about a minute and a half left. A minimum of a minute and a half left in regulation. Well, in stoppage time, I should say. Regulation time has gone. Anywhere will do.
Very good game. I've enjoyed every bit of it.
Good defending there by Shem Joseph on his namesake Raphael Joseph.
I don't understand. The players asking for assistance. The referee say, come up, stay up. Not much time left. Mere seconds into this one.
Needs to be careful. He was booked just a second ago, or a few minutes ago, for time wasting. Good defending there. Time just about up. 15 seconds left in the 7 minutes allocated. Let's see if Carson Stanislas will.
I think the fans from either team's got their money's worth.
Yes, sir. And right on cue. 2 goals apiece. Central Castries and Gros Islet sharing the points. A brace from Messiah Pinel. Troy Greenwich also netting, and Eden Charles with a cracking goal, a goal for the ages. And it's a share of the points right here at the Francis Babalastic grounds in Gros Islet. For Tennis in Glasgow, it's Elijah Williams saying good night, folks.
I want to do so.
I'm here the skipper of the Gros Islet team, Giovanni de Terville. Giovanni, a hard fought. Either way, one time you guys were up, one time you guys were down. But I think you guys can come away if your head held up strong because it's a difficult opponent in Central Castries.
Yeah, it is because Central Castries is literally sitting second on the table, and Central Castries is one of the top teams in the group. So at the end of the day, coming out with a draw, it's much better than a loss. You understand? We just have to go back to the drawing board and see how best we can work on our mistakes today and get prepared for Lackley next week Sunday.
I also saw a lift when Eve came on. There was energy injected into the team, and lo and behold, there's Eve who got the equalizer, making it so happy for you guys. How do you feel at the player of Eve coming back to the fold?
Well, from the injury he got, he suffered in Sufra, it was like all of us was a little scared that if he returned. And when he came back, we were joy, we were happy. And at the end of the day, he came up and he's one of the players that has lead the team. And he coming onto the game today literally gave us the second boost where we needed to step up ourselves.
Yeah, you just mentioned a big game next weekend versus the league leaders. Any positives you can take into this encounter?
Yeah, we just have to just keep our head up high, keep the positive, just fight the same way, keep the spirit, keep fighting, and at the end of the day, you know how it is already. The Almighty Father will see.
All right, Giovanni, thank you for spending some time with us. All the best going forward.
Thank you very much, sir. Have a blessed day.
I'm here with Shem Ume, player for the Central Castries team. Shem, I know you look tired. Was this game really good or it was tiring? Which one you want to choose?
The game was a really good game.
So you guys are satisfied with the scoreline, or you could have put a little more to go with the W?
Yes, we could have come out with a win, but tired legs, couple injuries, made us go with a draw.
All right, cool. Going forward, any things you can take from this game to ensure that you guys stay in the second position on the table?
Well, we have to keep fighting, and then more giveaway, less fouls, and take it from there.
All right, so basically what you say that you have to work on your defensive shape, the ill fouls in the area, yeah. All right, cool. So you guys are up next again next weekend. You ready for the challenge?
Yeah, ready for the challenge against South Castries. Ready to take on another win.
All right, well, thank you for speaking with us and all the best. Yeah. This actually brings us to the end of our stream. Very good game between Central Castries and Gros Islet, 2-2 draw. We're going to be back here midweek with more action from the St. Lucia Semi-Pro Football League.